Mitul, hi, thank you very much for joining in. You're not too surprised by the rupee depreciation?
Good morning. Well, the rupee is moving in line with other currencies in Asia. Its move is following China's devaluation in its currency that's been taking place in the last couple of days. China today once again fixed its currency significantly weaker, and that's having a knock-on impact throughout Asia.
Mitul, hi, morning. So what next? 65 is here. The move has come pretty swift. Do you think there could be serious ramifications and even lower levels could come, maybe even 66?
Well, I mean, I think clearly there are downside risks as long as China's currency continues to depreciate. That said, I would still think that the rupee is one of the more resilient currencies in Asia, and I don't see this weakness extending significantly in the short term, unless we see a rapid depreciation, of course, in China's currency. What I would say is, generally investors see the rupee as one of the better currencies, the more resilient currencies, and its decline should lag the depreciation in currencies in the rest of Asia.
How overvalued is the rupee on a real effective exchange rate scenario?
Well, according to Barclays' real effective exchange rate measures, the rupee has been strengthening relative to its competitors. And that being said, we don't see it as being significantly overvalued. In fact, our measures see it being actually slightly undervalued against on a valuation basis. So we wouldn't say that the currency is particularly stretched at current levels.
All right, Mitul. Thanks a lot for that quick take. So that's on the currency. But let's continue that discussion. Sunil Kumar Sinha, Principal Economist and Director Public Finance at India Ratings, now joins us. Mr. Sinha, good morning. How badly do you think the exports are likely to get hurt from here on as well? Because already we've seen quite a bit of slowdown in exports.
Well, exports are down and out for quite some time. I mean, there have been about continuous 6 to 7 months we have seen negative growth in exports. Part of the reason, of course, is that the growth scenario, the global growth scenario is really down and out. So in this kind of a situation, obviously, the exports have been adversely impacted. And with this devaluation of the Chinese currency, quite clearly some of the competitiveness of Indian exports will get further eroded. So certainly, I mean, from here on, the scenario with respect to exports is not, better. I mean, it could perhaps get worse.
Okay. Mr. Sinha, do you think that the fact that crude oil prices or Brent crude prices being lower are in fact a detriment to exports, or would be the key reason why we won't see the rupee in fact depreciate to a large extent, and hence exports are going to suffer even compared to what other emerging market economy or currencies are doing at this point in time? Say something like the Brazilian real, which has depreciated around 30% YTD, and it is impacted primarily because of the lower crude prices on a negative standpoint. So as long as crude prices are lower, we're not going to see exports pick up that dramatically, because largely the rupee will be protected.
Well, you are right there that, obviously the pressure that used to come from higher, imports of oil on rupee to depreciate certainly will not be there so far as, imports are concerned. I mean, the way the oil prices are behaving in the international market is unlikely that it will rise anytime soon. So to that extent, yes, pressure on the rupee to depreciate dramatically is not there. But certainly in response to the Yuan devaluation, or what one calls competitive devaluation, some amount of pressure would certainly emerge. But I believe that, on the whole, rupee will remain resilient, and I don't think it depreciating dramatically much lower than what one have seen till date, like the mid 2013, when rupee had depreciated to something like 68, 69.
All right, Mr. Sinha, thanks a lot for your time today. So that's India Ratings view on the currency issue. We'll take a break on that note, but up next we'll discuss